Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Raiders Daily. My name is Jackson. I post daily Raiders content, so hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you guys enjoy it. Against all odds, man, it's not going to be easy. But hey, nobody said it was going to be easy, and nothing worth doing is going to be easy, alright? The Raiders are sitting at 0-3 right now. You're without two really solid offensive players in Foster Moreau and mainly Hunter Renfrow in Sunday's matchup against the Denver Broncos. Now, you're at home, you're 0-3, you're facing a fellow, which feels really doggy to say because of how much money the Raiders put into their offense specifically, but you're facing a pretty desperate offense right now. You have a pretty desperate offense as well due to a multitude of different factors. But this is a divisional game. And one thing you can count on in divisional games is no matter the record, no matter the time of the season, no matter anything, everybody's putting it all out on the line. And Josh McDaniels and the Las Vegas Raiders, they have the ability right now in a big-time game against a very beatable football team to flip the switch. You can flip the switch right here, right now. We've talked about it all week. We've talked about it for a while now, actually. The AFC West, as deep as it is, we called it an arms war all offseason. The Chiefs, the Broncos, Russell Wilson, so many people. Oh my God, Russell Wilson, I'm so afraid. I'm just kidding. The Chargers, the Raiders, they all made big improvements. But I'll tell you one thing. All four teams are struggling. You can nitpick all four teams in the AFC West right now and just go at them. You could go at all four teams right now. And I will say this. You get this win against the Broncos just like that, even though you're 1-3, that momentum's in your favor. At least you have that leg up against the Denver Broncos. And that does a lot of things for a lot of different players, a lot of different coaches. One win right here could change everything. So you win this game, you head into next week against the Kansas City Chiefs, a struggling Kansas City Chiefs, still trying to find their new identity post-Tyreek Hill era. You get that win, and just like that, you're headed into a very important bye week at 2-3 in a struggling AFC West that won't last long. Might I add that? That's a very also important note. The AFC West won't struggle for long. All four teams in the AFC West will not struggle for the entirety of the season, or at least for even another little section of it. So you have an opportunity, get to 2-3, go into the bye week, get healthy, and you still have that momentum going. You could make the argument that life is all about momentum, but football especially, sports especially, are all about momentum. Now, you could look at the downsides. Like I mentioned, Hunter Renfrow. First off, concussions. I don't think a lot of people in my comment section or any YouTube comment section have ever had a concussion. It's not ideal, okay? It's not ideal. And I don't even really want to speak on the Tua situation because that was very unideal. I don't know all the facts. Same thing kind of applies to Hunter Renfrow. He's out with a concussion, all right? My one word, healthy. Just get healthy. Do what you got to do. Sit out how long you got to sit out. We're literally in week 4 of the season, the 18-week season. Just get healthy. Same thing applies to Foster Moreau, who's got a knee injury. Now, look at the bright spot, all right? You're without Hunter. Well, thankfully, you still have the number one wide receiver in the entire NFL in Davante Adams. Him having 53 receiving yards in the last 2 weeks is unacceptable. I won't go on another rant because we've been ranting about it. I've been ranting about this day on and day out. Like, it's just unideal. So give the damn ball to Davante Adams. Same thing applies for Darren Waller. All right, Foster Moreau's out. Cool. Foster Moreau is a very critical piece. He's a very, very nice depth piece as well. But, Hunter, you got paid the bag for a reason. It's time to step up. You missed camp. You missed preseason. You've missed some time recently. It's time to produce, right? You're paid like a top tight end in this league. It's time to play make like a top tight end in this league. Keelan Cole, Matt Collins, who's coming off a career day. You got to look at the bright spots, man. Now they have even more of an opportunity to get the ball their way and to make some plays. And it's going to be up to them. It's going to be up to Derek. It's going to be up to Josh to get it all going. But also on the bright spot, you have Andre James returning from a concussion. You have Denzel Perryman returning from a ankle injury. You have Trayvon Moehrig returning. All three of those have missed the past 3 games. And I cannot wait because those are 3 integral pieces of this roster. You have Rock Ya-Sin, Sam Webb, they're questionable. The good news is Nate Hobbs is not on the injury report. And this is something a lot of you guys knew this last season watching him. This is something a lot of you guys were talking about in the offseason. Nate Hobbs, I think there's a very legitimate chance, and I don't think this will last long for how underrated he is. He might be the most underrated defensive back in the entire NFL. I don't care if that's a bold take. That's my opinion right there. And I think a lot of people would agree with that. That's really it for today, man. Against all odds, you got to pretend like it's 0-0. You got to put it all out on the line. I'm not saying, risk everything, put it all out on the line. But what I am saying is play your hearts out. Be efficient. Be smart. Do your job. Make plays when you need to make plays. And let's get this win. Let's quit complicating it. And let's just go out there and get this win. Because a win against any divisional opponent at any point in the season, that's going to feel pretty good, man. So hit that like button. Let's try and get 100 on today's video. Game day is very soon, less than 48 hours away. I'll see you guys later.